Popeye looks like he's straight out of JoJo. Oh, great. Now we're changing the animation again. Generic Control and the theduckgoesmoo here, back with some more Death Battle reactions. Today we are reacting to the Season 8 finale, which some people say is the best season finale they've ever done, and probably maybe one of the best Death Battles they've ever done, which is Saitama versus Popeye. And I think actually we're going to see probably the biggest number in Death Battle history or something like that. I don't know. That might be this one or it might have been a previous one. I'm not really sure. I think they started Season 9. If they had, it'll be the next video. If not, then it's probably going to be a new web series, which you all get to vote on under the community tab, so stay tuned for that. You want to check my reaction to the last Death Battle, which was Madara versus Aizen. I'll leave it right up there. Also, link down below in the description. Also, playlist on my channel with all my other Death Battle reactions. I'm also going to be live streaming today, probably GTA 5 with the viewers at 5 p.m., 30 minutes after this video goes live, so you can definitely stop by on Twitch. I read the chat the entire time because I love conversating with you all. Hope you're having a good day. Hopefully I can make it better. Hope the patrons get these videos a day early. Current record is 74 and 46. I've gotten the last 5 in a row correct, so hopefully make that 6 in a row and end off Season 8. And yes, I will react to new Death Battles as they come out, and I will go back to react to Death Battles that I have skipped in the future after I play these games. Like I might do Metal Gear Solid after I get done with BioShock, which I've only recently started, so another reason to follow me on Twitch. But I'm excited to get this. I hope you are too. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. And I hope you're subscribed. This is the end of Death Battle Season 8. I think they started Season 9. If they have, it'll be the next video. If not, there should be a poll up on the community tab for the next web series, which will probably be once a week. And then, because like these videos come live on Wednesday and Saturday, so which are also days that I live stream. Follow me on Twitch at 5 p.m. I think I'm going to do like Minute Melee or DBX or something on one of these slots, and the web series will be one time a week as well. So definitely stay subscribed, and I'll react to new ones and ones I skipped. So if you skip the intro, you can go back to that as well. I'm not familiar with Popeye. I know he eats spinach. I have seen One Punch Man Season 1 and 2, reacted to it actually. Got the tank top on, trying to do my Popeye impression. Because I lift weights occasionally. You're right.
The challenges we faced during our brief sojourn on this tiny
was it episode 1? Was that the virus?
They light a fire in our soul. They make it all worth something.
Saitama when he gets mad.
We are lost.
Yeah, it's a little early in the day for an existential crisis, but luckily I came prepared.
For this failed salary man, all it took to get that fiery passion back
was the crab.
This butt-chin child from a crab monster in underwear.
Yep.
That was a sentence.
This man was Saitama, and he was
when he had hair.
A superhero.
And so he trained, pushing his body beyond its limits and shattering the boundaries.
Runs like a 10K a day or something.
So hard,
he's running a 5K every day.
Saitama's strength grew exponentially day by day, with the goal of becoming the greatest hero who ever lived.
And
he's basically a god.
Horror, that's exactly what he got.
All it took was one punch.
One punch. I need to upload the One Punch Man reactions on the anime channel.
He became the one, the only, the infamous Caped Baldy.
But
yep.
anyone who's cool knows him as One Punch Man. As in, he can't help but beat almost every.
I want to react to Mob Psycho too.
Exactly one punch. One friggin' punch. And this is a universe with some pretty whacked out monsters, like a giant
that was the Sea King.
quarter of a kilometer tall and can stomp city-sized.
I'm familiar with Saitama, so I'm not sure about the map.
Effortlessly pull giant meteors from outer space.
Or a monster king who shaved off a continent from the Earth's surface and lifted it into the stratosphere. And Saitama
who did that?
Hadn't broken so much as a sweat fighting any of them.
During their battle, that same monster king absorbed this huge chunk of the Earth's core and fired it at Saitama.
Don't know if I saw that.
It by squirt gunning some lava at it.
Also the centipede.
In naked, and then he punched him. The bride.
And confetti.
Saitama was created after images just by hopping side to side. Defeated a martial arts master with his butt. And
yeah, he literally turned.
The inhospitable vacuum of space after being kicked all
then
the way
he jumped
to
off the moon.
And before jumping back to Earth in about 16 seconds.
That's
8% the speed of light.
Kinda like the time he blocked attacks from this alien who stated to move near light speed or punch so fast his
the octopus.
You know, that thing that happens when you approach the speed of light?
Saitama utilizes his absurdly superhuman strength and speed with techniques like his devastating
he's basically a god.
Normal punch. And if he wants to amp it up, the
forget a Delaware smash.
Are you kidding me? Those are his attack names?
Yep.
What kind of self-respecting anime protagonist is he?
Plain and
Because he's
simple,
like a
satire.
joke one.
Instead of seeing his journey from the beginning and enjoying his struggle to the top, we
You see him
join
at the
him
top.
when he's already there.
Basically, imagine if
Well,
you
he has a different
Super
top.
Saiyan in his fight against Jackie Chun. Kind of sucks all the drama out of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, that
That's
was
the point.
Dragon Ball, not even
Far
Dragon
from
Ball
the
Z.
power fantasy the genre is known for, Saitama's life became an
sure.
existential nightmare.
Don't quote me on that.
Without suitable conflict, the struggle that had heretofore defined him became meaningless. His new reality was inescapably boring.
Which is really saying something when he can decimate mountains
Genos.
without even hitting them.
I call him Machine
Or
Gun Kelly.
shatter asteroids that rank a 9 on the Torino scale. For those not in the Torino, that's equal to 1
The
trillion
what?
tons of TNT. This guy's
Oh,
training must have
there's
been
a scale for that.
insane.
Why?
Would be 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every single day.
The most insane thing about that is
That's
the
it.
run.
You've got to be shitting me.
It
The rest of the
doesn't
stuff
make sense
is
because it's not
banana.
allowed
I ate my
to
first
make
banana. It's actually linked down below in the
Fair
description.
though, to someone who isn't already a
First
trained
banana ever.
soldier
Did it
or
with Kirby.
athlete, keeping that workout routine every day for years is pretty much impossible.
Well, 100 push-ups.
No, it's not.
are technically doable, especially if you space them out. Doing 100 squats and then running half a marathon every single day would.
It depends on how fast he's running, what
destroy your
pace it
legs.
is.
Put simply, effective workouts involve shredding muscle fibers at the micro level, then allowing
Yeah.
them time to repair themselves more durable than before. This
Which is
repair
why it's important
process
what you eat.
requires hydration, consuming protein and carbohydrates, and
Yep.
lots of sleep.
But Saitama's
Why my meal
workout
prep?
schedule
I don't get a lot
doesn't
of sleep.
give him time to repair, which means he was basically just
Like, my ab
throwing
workout
himself
is
to shreds over and
like
over and
103
over.
sets
After a
of
few
120
days, he
leg
shouldn't even
raises
been able to move,
with like
but
no
he
breaks after that.
just going.
There might
And then I
be
do
an
other ab
explanation.
stuff?
Take
Yeah,
the
it's crazy.
brilliant scientist
Do it
Dr.
every single night for
Hughes,
years.
whose half-century of research into evolution Saitama erased in, well, one punch. According
Mm-hmm.
to Genus's hypothesis, Saitama's training broke his limiter.
Basically, every living thing on Earth has a limit to their natural abilities. And some
Saitama
point,
doesn't.
No matter how badass they are.
Look,
they'll
Garu,
find
it
out,
is.
Wait a minute. Have I peaked? I gotta go to the gym.
Well, Saitama trained so hard, he literally defied the
A
laws
meteor
of
in one
nature and reality. He just breaks the logic
I
of
don't
his
know.
world. He crushed the entire
Also, that was
field
the
of
mosquito.
evolutionary biology in the palm of his hand.
And while he has stated
can
that
wiggle
his
his ears.
strength did eventually stop growing, it's pretty clear he's never gotten close to showing it off in full.
Such as when he fought the godlike alien conqueror Lord Boros. And finally
Boros, I thought it was
broke out his
Boros.
Serious punch. A blow where he
Serious
punches a little harder than normal.
And reflected Boros' collapsing star-roaring cannon. Now, you see,
That's an interesting
energy
font.
blast that was going to blow up the friggin' planet. That's over 50 zetatons of TNT, like a
a
quadrillion
lot.
of the world's strongest nukes going off at once.
Despite
Yeah,
his
maybe they'll talk about nukes right now.
overwhelming power, Saitama's accomplishments were never officially recognized. As
Yeah.
if no one
Well,
in their
it was the
right
written test.
minds could believe a psych
Oh,
ward
God, the
Charlie
tank top
Brown
guys.
could save the world.
Well, he doesn't seem to mind. Almost as if being removed from anything resembling conflict
Hi.
gave him a perspective on how tropey and contrived his world is. Only Saitama's the only
Hi.
one in on the joke, because who cares about how far up their own ass a supervillain is when you can just chill at home with your buds and play video games?
Oh my god,
Maybe
King.
That was the real lesson all along. Not to value our lives based on our
We need to get King in a death
but
battle.
on the time we spend
Like a
living
joke one.
and enjoying life's simple pleasures.
I'll leave that to Saitama, and I can't think of anything more pleasurable than punching so hard my name
Oh.
becomes a byword for literally unbeatable. The dude is
Uh,
the undisputed king
yeah.
of broken
What is that
anime
dude's name?
characters. Because until Saitama finds his equal, he's gonna end all his fights in one punch!
God, I love One Punch Man. I need to re-upload on the anime reaction channel. I'm reacting to Demon Slayer right now. And my My Hero videos there too.
Man,
The Collateral.
man, he sounds like he smokes a pack of Marlboro Factories every day. And if you ever wanted to know what angry cat sex sounds like, he can sing.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
How exactly do you know? Never mind.
What-
Popeye's
yeah,
origins
I-
are humble. Born to the crew named Poop Deck Pappy, Popeye was immediately upon birth horrifically ugly. So ugly, his father fled in embarrassment of his spawn and never returned.
So Popeye grew up with a chip on his shoulder and a pop
5'6",
in his eye,
158.
especially after discovering his higher calling,
Santa Monica.
beating the snot out of people.
Don't worry, Popeye's fists are righteous, only spilling the snot of those who deserve it. Inspired by his adopted father, Whaler Joe, Popeye set out to put his combat prowess to the test and join the Navy, becoming a true sailor man.
It was
God,
there
he looks so
learned
much
the
different.
sweet science of boxing and to battle against World War II era racial
It's like some kind of weird
stereotypes.
Forrest
I'm
Gump.
being non-specific, not just for sensitivity, but because there are so many examples.
Originating
It's also
in the era
old,
of
so.
rubber hose animation, Popeye's body is
When-
essentially
what year
made
was
of,
this?
well, rubber, able to
Okay,
stretch,
Luffy.
twist, squish,
I've started reacting to
squash
One Piece,
any way he
actually.
likes.
Or rev up his
I have a channel for that.
That'll knock you around the planet.
Popeye's punches are fascinating since they can disincorporate their targets into composite elements, like turning
Oh.
into fishhooks, an alligator into handbags, and several Native Americans
Into-
I don't even want to know.
I think the reason's pretty simple, Wiz. He's a cartoon. He can
Whoa.
basically do whatever he wants. He can
Yeah,
shoot
'cause
fire
cartoons.
from his corncob pipe, pull a canyon closed, punch bolts of lightning out of the air, and even give the sun a black eye.
Judging by the distance the sun is from the Earth, as well as the time it took for the high striker puck to reach it,
That's
the
very
puck must have
fast.
been moving
But we're
at
actually doing the math on
500 times
this.
the speed of light. In order to generate that force, Popeye must have swung his fist just as fast. Hell, he's even shadowboxed so fast he's somehow occupied two places at once and hit himself.
So, was he
That's
just
really
born
fast.
this way? Is being ugly the secret
Spinach.
to pulling insane bullshit superpowers out of your ass? Because if so, you might want to get on that, buddy.
Ha ha, no.
Yeah.
The secret to Popeye's immense
It's
physical
spinach.
strength is simply the virtue of nutrition.
I knew you'd find a way to
What
make
you
it
eat is
lame.
important.
Specifically, Popeye has spent his life consuming a miracle herb that has turned him from a mere sailor into
It's
a veritable
just
god.
spinach.
Spinach.
Propaganda straight from the bean counters at Big Vegetable. You'll never get
Big
me to eat
Veg.
my grains, damn you! It's only animal
Salads are
flesh
great.
and grain alcohol for me.
Originating
Evans.
in Persia, Spinacia oleracea is a
Are we
low-calorie
actually doing-
nutrient and antioxidant-rich vegetable that can help prevent cancer and reduce blood pressure.
And apparently,
What?
imbue your biceps with the power of God and anime.
While a normal can of spinach contains about 44 calories, when used in Popeye's world, its effects are
It's-
multiplied. Not only does it immediately
By how
increase
much?
Popeye's already impressive strength and speed,
Oh my God, he's
it
pitcher
makes him
and catcher.
virtually impervious to harm.
It lets him fly, turn invisible, shapeshift his
Is
body
there
into
a
literally
limit?
anything, and even survive the universe getting turned off. That's right. This
Wait.
big whatever the hell that thing is apparently God, and he turned off reality in order to kill Popeye and his friends.
And
Why
Popeye
not?
said no?
Except guess what? Popeye was fine. Why? Because he
Spinach.
eats his spinach.
I wonder what its nutritional content is like. Well, let's
Probably
find out
radioactive.
with math.
No!
A single can
Oh,
of spinach
God,
in
we're
Popeye's
actually doing
world
this
was
math.
once able to grow a beanstalk so tall it reached into outer space, all the way to a nearby solar system, and shattered this stylized yellow star.
The
By
stylized.
measuring the volume of this spinach stalk and including the caloric density of regular spinach, we can calculate one single can of Popeye spinach contains over 46 undecillion calories. That's over 700 octillion times greater than the total calories the average person will consume over their entire life.
That's over 46 million Yoda tons of TNT. Enough to destroy,
One cal-
well, a star. Or enough to punch your annoying neighbor so hard that when they land, they tilt the Earth.
By measuring the angle of the planet after tilting, we can determine its axis was adjusted by about 13 degrees in less than a second. That's
It takes a lot to do that.
8 million meters per second.
I wonder, is that enough to power a rocket ship so fast it travels backwards in time? Yeah, because that happened.
Oh,
I only
God,
know
we can-
one
we're
time
doing
I
ti-
heard
stop
something in
time.
their Whatever kind of spinach it is, it sure ain't normal.
Not true. Popeye
No.
doesn't consume some special magical spinach. Any kind will do, even if it's handed to him by the audience in the real world watching his cartoon.
He can
Uh,
summon cans to his side by whistling for them.
Okay,
praying
Thor.
to gods, painting them into reality, or just waving his hand.
So it's
The
unlimited.
dude has literally been disintegrated into nothingness. Then his nothingness grabbed a spinach can out of nowhere and ate it. Nothing ate it. His nothing. And then he came back with his. I don't know.
He can even punch so
He's a
hard
cartoon.
he tears the film strip he's being animated on, or exit.
You're
his
taking the
cartoon
piss now.
and Beat the shit out of his own animator.
So Popeye's basically fought two different versions of God and whooped their asses. You know, He's a pretty chill broski, considering he's
That's a
basically
live-action
spinach eating
Popeye,
Lovecraftian
and-
nightmare.
But he's always down for a
Crap.
scrap. So if you decide to antagonize him, be aware you're messing with one of cartoon's all-time heavyweight champions. And
But he's not even heavyweight.
eat your
He's 158 pounds.
vegetables.
I ate my first salad almost 3
All
years
right,
ago.
combatants are set. We've run the
Look at
gamut of all
Saitama.
possibilities.
Oh man, I've got the last 5 in a row right.
Check out BetterHelp.
This show is sponsored
Oh,
by
BetterHelp, much better than Blue Chew.
We talk
Yeah, if you need help, I also have a therapy chat on my Discord server, which we've actually kind of like revamped here recently. If you or there's also a no reply chat where you can just kind of like scream into the void if you need it, and there's always somebody trying to help. I'm going with Popeye, as much as I love Saitama. Current record 74. Also, his animation though is sick.
Put him up, yes, big palooka.
Whatever.
The sound effects. Saitama is just kind of like entertaining him. Dude, this death bat, I like the animation. I don't think you've had one like this before. Cartoons.
Well, blow me down. You ain't got a scratch on yas.
I know, right?
No.
Overwhelming strength is so boring.
Oh.
I can't read that.
Don't tell me that's it. He's gonna eat some spinach. I'm sorry. Where did that even come from? Please tell me that's not it. There's no way that's it. Oh, he got the spinach. Got a little plot armor. Okay, now you got biceps.
Okay.
Saitama's just like, okay.
A little bit more interesting now.
Ah. The music's pretty cool too. The sound effects. Saitama's not even trying. Oh, he's doing consecutive normal punches. Man, I don't feel real bad at Saitama. Well, you know, I'll feel bad if Saitama loses. 'Cause I love Saitama. But I also want to finish off the season with 6 correct guesses in a row.
You sure is one crazy gazookas.
I'm just a guy who's a hero for fun. Who the hell are you?
Yeah. He eats spinach for fun.
What I am, and that's all what I am.
And that's gonna destroy everything. Okay, we broke animation. I'm gonna... What? Oh, we're just break. Okay, yeah, we're just breaking the earth. That's cool. Just ripping that off. We don't need that anymore. Oh, that's an interesting punch. Now you're in space. Wow, how many different... I'm sorry, is this like a JoJo fight now? Popeye looks like he's straight out of JoJo. He is very ugly in this animation, that's for sure. No, we're not done yet. There's no way. Hi, Saitama is there. Neither of them... I don't even think either of them have, like, actually bled death. It's death. This is spinach.
Amazing! This is amazing! How did you get so strong?
He ate his vegetables. I wonder if we're gonna see Chuck Norris and Sanshiro in the background somewhere. Oh, great. Now we're changing the animation again. Also, how are they talking in space?
My heart's beating so fast. My muscles ache. I can feel them again.
The sound effects. Oh, just standing on the sun casually.
Cause I can't stand no more.
I never thought it would happen.
He destroyed the planet.
A serious fight. I found it!
Yeah. I'm sorry, that is Jupiter back there.
Weird spinach mascot.
Weird spinach mascot? Oh, Saitama's breaking. My boy. My boy, Saitama. I love him, but I got it right, I think. He died happy. An egg. Why is it raining eggs?
Took a big gamble, but now he is scrambled. I'm Popeye, the Sailor Man.
That is 6 in a row, correct?
Oh, well,
6 in a row.
that fight was over
75 and 46 going into season 9.
Whole gag that he can't lose.
It is, but it's more nuanced than that. Despite breaking his limiter, Saitama's strength isn't limitless. He's said so himself.
Breaking his limiter meant his potential strength was likely infinite, but there's
Man, that's
nothing
crazy.
left
Let me know if you
more
agree or disagree in the
powerful
comments. I'll
enough
read
to
them
push
all.
him to get stronger, like a bodybuilder stuck with 5-pound dumbbells.
He also doesn't possess some magical ability to kill someone in one punch regardless of effort. Powerful adversaries like Boros and Garo have survived his blows repeatedly, albeit briefly, and he's never met anyone quite like Popeye the Sailor
Who
Man.
can, you know,
According
fight
to
God.
Mangaka, One Punch Man's gag is that Saitama is an anime protagonist at the end of his series, slapped in at the beginning of his series, where he's too strong to have a challenge.
So, if we know Saitama's strength does have a limit, what is it?
We know he can deflect Boros' planet-destroying blast, but he was clearly super casual about it. He may have called it his serious
yeah.
punch, but that's the joke. He's only now getting kind of serious.
In order to get as
Kind
generous
of.
a number
He's
as
not just
possible,
messing around.
Let's assume Saitama was exerting the least amount of effort he could to throw that punch. Since he's still technically a human, we can assume the ratio between the least amount of effort possible and the most is relatively consistent with other humans. Let's just say he burned the equivalent of only 1 calorie relative to the strongest punch ever recorded, which was over 1,000 joules. For reference, the
Who
average person
did
burns
that
about 1
punch?
calorie a minute doing absolutely nothing. So this is assuming Saitama is literally as casual as physically possible.
That'd make his strongest punch
Okay.
about 200 times greater than his weakest. Using Boros' energy blast as a base, Saitama's theoretical strongest punch would be over 11 Yoda
How do
tons
you-
of TNT.
That's a lot.
Absolutely insane. Enough to annihilate
That's a lot.
Uranus 4 times over.
Well, that's impressive, but that's still far less than
Why?
Popeye's
Why they-
star-busting
why?
power,
Why?
which was millions of times greater. Sure, this is only an estimate. We don't know Saitama's full strength exactly.
It's just a cartoon
but the
character,
point
'cause they're
is,
crazy.
Whatever it may be, it can be measured.
That's right, but trying to compare them with just numbers isn't the whole story.
While Saitama can
what-
break his world fairly easily, it's still a semi-realistic world that generally obeys the laws of physics.
Popeye and his world, on the other
I don't know
hand,
about that.
can't really be measured at all. The dude's occupied 2 places at the same time, ripped
And
the
fought
film strip
himself.
he's animated on, and knocked out the guy drawing him. Can't do math to figure that out.
And
Popeye
God
is just
tried
on
to
a whole other
beat him.
level of bullshit.
Even if Saitama was strong enough to kill Popeye in 1 punch, Popeye has
Well, he
survived
did,
being
because
fully
he came back.
disintegrated, only to recover good as new.
Spinach.
Hell, God turned off all of reality and Popeye just ignored
Got
it.
mad.
And on the flip side, there was nothing stopping Popeye from just turning Saitama into a bunch of eggs, which he can do without spinach. So even if
Oh,
Popeye
that's
was
what
weaker,
that
he'd
happened.
still have a
Okay,
way
I was
to
wondering
finish
why,
the
'cause
job in
Egghead.
one punch.
Saitama was easily one of the strongest combatants we've ever seen, but pure
Yeah.
strength was no match for Popeye's insane power.
Is that the biggest number we've ever seen in Death
and
Battle?
Plain old cartoon shenanigans.
If you thought nothing could match the One Punch Man, now you know.
They really
Popeye's
should
Spinach
stop
Man.
doing cartoons
The
versus
winner is
non-cartoons. Cause I figured it was gonna be Popeye
And
going
that's a
into
wrap
this
for
because
our
he's a cartoon.
anniversary season. Thank you so much for watching and supporting us for over a decade. Here's to another as Death Battle will return in 2022.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure season 9's already start. Wait a minute, wait, was that Demon Slayer? That effect looked like the Demon Slayer, because I'm reacting to Demon Slayer, like the whole water thing, the water breathing techniques. We gonna get a Demon Slayer? I don't know. I think season 9's already started. But like I said, my current plan is that once I get caught up with Death Battle, is you all get to vote on my next web series, which is Death Battle actually narrowly beat Epic Rap Battles of History in my last one, and that was like almost 2 years ago, I think, which is crazy. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop doing the web series twice a week, because right now I do anime twice a week and web series twice a week. With a Wednesday and Saturday, one of those is going to be the new web series, and the other one's going to be like a Minute Melee or DBX or something like that, or Death Race or something like that. Please let me know. You might get a vote in that as well. I might do a poll just for that so you all can vote and decide on that. But definitely stay tuned for the community tab. Be subscribed so it's more likely to show up because YouTube is weird. And I will go back and react to previous death battles after I play the games, and I will react to new death battles as they come out throughout the season. So definitely stay tuned. Definitely stick around. I read every comment, and I reply to a lot of them as well, so you know I'm reading them. But I hope you enjoyed this video. This is absolutely insane. I love Saitama, but just cartoon characters or cartoon shenanigans. I enjoyed this battle a lot, and I hope you did too. Hopefully it made your day better. But until the next video, take care, and cue the music.
We were playing as so